Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's getting pretty cold here in Nebraska and pretty much everywhere else in the US except for you guys in Florida. So we thought we'd take this opportunity to go through what we wear during the winter months when we're riding. And we're not really talking about just cool weather riding. We're talking about sub-freezing temperature riding and how we deal with it, being a species that prefers heat. We're going to go through each piece of gear layer by layer, kind of explain why we wear that and what order, whatever, and then some of the specialty gear like my gloves and things like that. I've had a lot of comments asking me what I wear in those situations, so I'll go through, the specifics of each piece of gear if it's like a specialty piece. All right, so the first piece of gear we both wear, I should mention, her and I pretty much wear the same stuff. She does wear a few extra things because I'm a little warmer. And so she gets a lot colder than I do, a lot quicker. But I'll make a note of it, or she will, in between pieces if she wears something extra in that situation. The first piece of gear we wear is a base layer, and we don't wear wicking in this situation really. I just wear thermals. It's just kind of what I have. So I wear this thermal shirt first, and then I'll either wear a pair of thermal pants or some compression pants like we have here. The compression's nice because it keeps your blood flowing, keeps the circulation up and things like that. And we all know that more circulation equals better temperatures. On top of that, I put a long sleeve shirt on, nothing special, just cotton, and then just regular blue jeans on top of my pants.
I wear an Under Armour dry fit long sleeve shirt, and I usually put that over a t-shirt just in case I do get hot later in the day. So that's a little bit of a difference between him and I.
And then I wear a Red Wing king toe steel boot when I ride. They offer really good ankle support, and I like having it's actually not a steel toe, it's a composite toe. So I like the fact that they're a little bit lighter and my toes are still protected and stuff. If we do go down and the bike lands on my foot or something, I feel a little safer in that situation. So I pretty much wear those every time I ride, unless I'm just going to work and back or something like that. But underneath my boot, I wear a boot sock, a wool boot sock. This is a Dickies brand. It works really good. My feet, they don't seem to sweat with these socks and boots on. If it was a little warmer, they might. And then, you maybe want to wear something like a wicking layer sock underneath the boot sock or something like that. But I don't really have that problem.
Another difference between him and I is I wear just regular socks in my boot, and then if it's really, really cold, I wear a pair of fuzzy socks because I'm a princess.
Insert picture of her fuzzy socks.
And that keeps my feet very warm.
So then on top of that, I put just a hoodie. This one's a Volbeat hoodie. I have 3 or 4 different hoodies that I'll wear, but for the example, this is what was handy. It doesn't really block any wind, but it does add an extra layer of insulation, I guess. So then on top of my hoodie, I'll put my vest, which blocks my torso, chest, and stuff from any wind that gets through my outer layer, which is this Harley Davidson leather coat that I bought in probably 1994, I think is when I bought it. So it's an old coat, but it's back when they made them. It's really thick leather, and it's a heavy coat. So it's pretty warm, and it does me just fine. It's some people don't like the old school look to this coat, but it does a really good job of keeping me warm. And then for my legs, I have these First Manufacturing Company chaps, leather chaps that I put on. They are insulated. They have a snap-in insulation layer, so when it's not super cold, you can pull that out, and it does help your legs stay a little cooler. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show it with the insulation snapped in. It does help quite a bit. So after I get my coat and my chaps on, I put my neck gaiter on. This one's a Harley Davidson branded neck gaiter. Any neck gaiter will work. I don't know what it's like a kind of a microfiber type material. I got this one in Hill City, at Hill City Harley Davidson when I was riding the Black Hills with my buddy Matt. And my neck was getting a little cold. It was snowing on us. Actually, let me throw a picture in here. It was a fun trip. But it was a lot of fun. It was like May. We kind of expected maybe we'd get some snow, but we didn't expect just that much. So anyway, I put the neck gaiter on because, with that coat where it doesn't come up all the way tight like some of the newer coats, it's got more of the lapel flap. My neck is exposed a little bit. So I'll throw that on and it kind of covers my neck. So for my gloves, my winter weather gloves, I have these First Gear gloves with a Hypora membrane in them and 40 gram of Thinsulate insulation. They're pretty damn warm glove. They work really well with my heated grips on. If you're riding in a light glove and your heated grips are keeping your hands warm, it's not cold out. Heated grips are fine for just keeping good circulation in your hands and stuff, but when it's really cold, like 20 degrees or below, your heated grips aren't going to do anything for you, really. I mean, the backs of your hands is what gets cold, and it doesn't matter how warm you keep your palms. If the backs of your fingers are cold, your hands are cold. Keep in mind, all this stuff I wear and the gloves I wear and stuff, I'm sitting behind a Batwing fairing. If you're rocking like my Street Bob where I have no windshield or no lowers or anything, this stuff might not be enough protection if you're riding in 10, 15 degree weather. In that case, you'd probably want to go with like a heated gear. I haven't got to that point where I need that yet, but usually if it's that cold that I need heated gear where I live, there's ice all over the road anyway, and I don't have studded tires. So then the final layer, which is funny, I got a comment on one of my last videos mentioning that this person does that also, and I don't remember who it was, but if I think I'll throw it up on the screen. And it's a really good idea. So if you get all your stuff on, it's windy, it's really cold, throw your rain gear on top of everything else, and it'll keep the wind off of you. And as long as you can keep that wind off of you, you'll stay pretty warm.
Which is what we did the whole way home.
Yeah, when we came home from Texas back in October, we got rained on, but it got pretty cold, the farther north we got. So we just kept our rain gear on the whole time and we stayed warm. We didn't have all these layers on. We left the hoodies off and...
You did.
Well, I did. I left my hoodie off and stuff, but I stayed comfortably warm with just my rain gear on. And I mean, if you're going for the look cool aspect of it, you're not going to look super cool in this rain gear. But this is Harley Davidson branded high vis rain gear. I like it because it's high visibility, and when it is raining really hard or foggy or something like that, you stand out a little bit better. So that's what Lady Devil and I wear when it's cold. We're probably going to wear it quite a bit this winter.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit this winter. So if I make any changes to this, I'll let you guys know. But if I can find these products, I'll throw a link in the description to them. So maybe you can kind of get an idea if you're looking at doing some colder weather riding. If you have any other ideas, I'm not probably a professional on cold weather riding, but if you have any other ideas, throw them down in the comments and I'd love to hear them. Other people would probably benefit from that too. So, all right guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you got a little bit of benefit out of it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
So throw any of those comments down. And then I wear a red room.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Big gulps, huh? Throw them down.
Throw them.
They have an insulated snap-in. Oh, it wasn't recording.
Shut up.
We're filming. Action.
Action.
Now make sure we look here.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to start?
You just, yeah. I don't know what to say.
All right. Just welcome back
Yeah,
to the channel.
just welcome back.
All right. Take 2.